cards.
That's a bit weird.
Fold.
It's there's quite a few emotes and things that you can do in this that you couldn't do on other sites that I've seen.
Bet.
Well, Lewis Brindley is in the tournament, not at the same table as me. Give me the names of the other people at your table, Lewis.
The other people are... Oh, they've already changed. It changed instantly.
Yeah, so obviously a bunch of people got knocked out first hand, which is a thing that you'll see a lot.
All in?
Yes, so maybe it was, I mean, because there's like, what happened, there's 18 tables. So you can have a lot of people going nuts early on. There's a lot of different strategy, which I'll come to in a moment. But go ahead and give me the names of the people at your table now.
Nutty Gunner is on there. I got Mazzy Guga. They've all got weird flags, PFlax.
Yeah.
I don't know what country they're all from. Wizardarino. He sounds like a footballer.
Okay.
P-Modge. Neo G. Do you not know what I'm called?
Lewis Brindley, I'd assume.
No, I'm Zephos 1837.
Oh, why 1837?
That's just a good year, that one.
Oh, well, yeah.
I like it.
What happened in that year specifically that you're
God,
such a fan of?
so much.
I mean, what didn't happen? But yeah, give me your favourite highlights of 1837.
Well, PFlax, obviously there was an earthquake in Galilee. Yes, that caused some stuff to happen. Queen Victoria was 18. She took on the throne of England.
Gosh, think how hot she was when she was 18.
Check.
The Queen of England.
God, she was a real dish.
So
That's
I've
what
got
I'd call her.
Zedek,
Check.
Ragnar 1904. I'm not sure how 1904 fares against 1837 or whatever year you went for, but comparable. Paradise Fisher, X-Logic X, Mr. Gamble, J Pie, and Korsakov 1.
Fold.
Why are we sharing these? Is this helpful? Does this let you come
No,
and
it's
find
I just
me,
like
or...
to see the names. So I've got a lad from Poland, a lad from Israel, Josef 44 has now sat down, a guy from Deutschland, a guy from Norway, two Brits, another German, and me. 300 to see. Yeah, go on then. He'll never see me on 7-8. Let's go, Mr. Gamble.
Fold.
So, are you live now?
I am. Well, no, we will be live at about 6 minutes past 7. So I am streaming.
Oh, I see.
But with the delay.
So we've got a delay. So we can't talk to chat.
No.
Or we can, but with a 6-minute delay.
We can indeed talk to chat with delay. So
sorry, you're in a hand, are you?
I am. I'm semi-bluffing Mr. Gamble. Uh-oh.
Tell me about your hand.
I have 7-8. I have an 8 of spades. The flop has come ace 3-6. So I have a draw to a spade flush, but Mr. Gamble has re-raised me, so I suspect he has a better spade than I do. And I wouldn't have made the flush anyway, so I folded. He bet like a standard C bet, so I raised him to see if he was strong, and he was not. I mean, sorry, he was. He was.
Crikey. So you're down already, but there's buy-ins, PFlax.
Yeah, you can rebuy. You can rebuy. So last time when I played,
you didn't lose very much anyway, though, right?
No, because it's early level. So I'm on 8.4k chips instead of 10, so it's not that bad. I think it was worth a shot. I like to make a few moves early on, you know.
Yeah, I made a move.
Yeah, I feel that early on when you've got tons of buybacks or whatever, why not? You know, because if you get a nice stack of chips, you can really start to bully the table and make some money. Nines against ace 10 and the ace takes
blinds.
You've got the blinds are not worth stealing. What you're hoping is that you can get into some nice big fat pots. So what you're looking to do is like later on when the blinds get big, because there's an ante as well. You should know it shows the blinds at the top. It doesn't show the ante, but there is an ante. So that's a forced bet that everybody has to put in. And let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8. So it's 100 big blind, 50 small blind, and then an ante of 10. So in the middle, there's already 230 chips every round, which isn't a huge amount, but it does add up if you can steal them. But the levels are quite fast. They're like every 6 or 7 minutes or something. So you need to build up some chips. You've got to gamble a little bit early on. You've got to contest some pots. Stealing the blinds isn't going to cut it. So I like to go not too ham early, but you want to get into some hands while you can still rebuy. Oh, we've got A7 suited. This is playable. A raise from Joseph.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
How many people are on the table? 8.
8.
I've got 8. Is that standard?
That's in this tournament. Apparently, it is. Yeah.
Call.
I call. This is a big pot already.
Call.
There's 3.5k in the middle. All right. There's no hearts, and I flopped second pair. This is not great.
Bet.
I have to fold.
Fold.
You have. Did he raise? Did he c-bet you?
So no. So what happened was pre-flop, I was the big blind.
Fold.
Joseph in sort of early position, he raised. J Pie called. Korsakov re-raised.
Fold.
And I called, and then everybody else called. The flop came down 7-8-3, all black. I had hearts, so I wanted to see a lot of red cards. But then Korsakov, who was on the small blind, led out with a big old bet. Everybody folded.
Fold.
Not great. Not great.
And we're live. Right, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Is the...
It is a 6-minute delay, which is enough time to get through pretty much any hand.
Yeah, at this speed, it feels like.
Yeah. So what do you got? Ace-5 suited on the
If
button.
we were playing in Yog Poker, 6 minutes is lowballing a hand.
Yeah.
Fold.
Let's try and steal the
Raise.
blinds. When was the last time you played in a tournament that wasn't the Yogs tournament?
Raise.
God.
Fold.
Like years and years and
Really?
years ago. There was a time I used to play poker every night, though, and it was like I was like, why? But then again, there was a time when I played Dota every night, and I was sort of similar. You know, it was like, why would I ever play another game other than these games? When I was playing poker every night, I was like, this is the best game ever. Why? There are no other games. And when I was playing Dota every night, it was like, this is the best game ever. There are no other games. You know, there was a time. There was a time.
Is Ace-5 going to win it? Oh, he had pocket queens. What a bell end. I have to rebuy. I gambled and I lost.
So first up, what is your strategy in the early stages?
Early on, I don't really have one.
You don't really have one.
No, I just I just gamble. Like I want to try and get a chip stack built up so that by the time it starts to really add up, like the blinds go up much quicker than you think. So what I want to try and do is gamble a bit, try and take some stupid gambles early on. Like there are two approaches. You can either just play it nice and easy and wait for cards early on, and you're not having to pay much money because the blinds are low, right? I mean, you start with 10k.
73 big ones.
Thank you, God of Random, and that is a 73-month sub, dude. Thank you very much. There are, I mean, the big blind at the moment is 120, and I have 10,000 chips. So you generally want to be at a position where you have more than 20 big blinds, 20 to 30 big blinds. You're fine, because think how many orbits of the table the button has to do for you to pay money. Like you pay the big blind, the small blind, then 6 hands go past, and then you have to start paying it again. It's like that's a lot of poker. So you don't need to panic early on, sort of thing. But the blinds, like I said, in this do go up quickly, and you're chilling. You win in a couple of pots. You're doing all right. You're like, I'm in the middle of the order, no problem. And then all of a sudden, the blinds go up a couple of levels, and you're actually the short stack. You're like, holy shit! I've only got 15,000 or 20,000 chips, and the blinds are like 600, 300. So it's just kind of painful. Can I turn off the dealer voice? I don't know if I can. Let's try. Settings.
Bold,
well, it's just the fact that she says bold. It sounds like she's saying bold. As someone pointed out last week. So she's like, bold.
Check.
So I've just turned it down.
Bold. I can hear that now.
3875 just resubbed for 4 months.
Old.
Fold. So one of the problems I had was last week I went out after about an hour and 45, and people that were watching the stream who had me on friends in Dota saw me fire up Dota. So when I got knocked out, I loaded up Dota. Oh my god, he made the straight on my table. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, the aces got cracked by King 6. See, this is you got to gamble like Pajo 88 over here. So anyone that was watching the stream that had me on friends in Dota sort of saw straight away that I'd obviously been knocked out, and they were like, "You ruined the ending."
Oh, I see. Right. So they knew that a knockout was coming. So you got to give it 6 minutes before you boot up Dota this time.
Yeah. I've been playing Underlords.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is it full of bots? Because some of these battlers are actually just entirely populated by bots now.
Really?
And you can't tell, but they are. Well, you can tell if you figure it out, if you're smart.
What would be the reason for that?
Well, because people will not stand long queues. They want to play immediately. So they want to press go and play, right? And so as a result, the developers are like, well, we're losing people because the queues are too long, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So to bring queue times, so when you play, you instantly get put in a game. In order to do that.
This guy was going after the hearts as well. I've hit top pair on the end here. Is he just calling me and he's got a 9? This is the question, Lewis. I'm going to have to call this guy, but it's a terrible call. He had a pair of 5s. He made a set. Are you fucking kidding me? You've sitting on a full house this whole time. Oh, magic mashmo, you bastard. Right, we've got to gamble again, Lewis. Down to 5,000 chips.
Oh, it's not looking good for old Lewis here. Oh, I just lost an ace queen. I had ace jack, he had ace queen.
Oh, ace jack is not a very good hand to go all in with, if that's what you're doing.
Well,
consult with me first.
It was later, but yeah. That was a bit of a bad one. Well, the thing is, this guy had just lost half of his stack, right? So I thought he was tilted and wanted to go out,
Oh, I see. Oh, no, that's fair, yeah.
But he actually had
cards. Yeah, that does sometimes happen.
So he got me a bit, really. Now I have to do the same. Now I'm tilted.
I'm just going to wall in every hand until I either double up or bust.
No, don't do that. Why? You just want to do this buy-in? You can't.
Well, no, because I'm only on 4,000 chips, so there's not really much point me sitting about waiting. Come on, Scoop. Come on, Scoop. I've got a gut shot straight draw, and I'd need an 8 or a 10 if you have anything. If this flop has hit you, hey, he took down that pot. He thinks I'm tilted. Oh, no, you again, if only you knew. See, what you want to do, Lewis, is appear mad, and then you hit a card, and they don't give you credit for it, and you've actually got a monster. It's all that table image. They've got me pegged as a lunatic. Have you
are a lunatic.
Have you sent an emote yet?
How do I do that?
Someone just said, "Is this all in or fold? I thought this was the Lad Bible tournament." And then this guy says, "You bet too much. Half pot or under, and I would have folded." This is like having Twitch chat live. So there is a chat. I didn't see this last time. There is a chat window that you can pop out, which has people slagging off your play. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Shut the fuck up. Like, just don't tell other people how to play. If they're playing badly, why would you talk to them?
Well, you got to type it in chat if you want them to hear it, PFlax. They ain't gonna watch this stream. It's
ridiculous.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, there's an old saying in poker: "Don't tap the tank." In other words, if the fish are about, you don't tap a tank and say, "Oh, you should have folded that." You just take their money. You don't correct people's play in a tournament where you can win their money. You keep your mouth shut. This guy loves the Elky emotes. So Elky was a pro StarCraft player who became a pro poker player.
Okay.
And that's, if you see a guy, he's a narrow-faced Frenchman with white hair. That's Elky. There's an Elky emote, so I guess he's associated with this site in some way. And Daniel Negreanu, apparently. I got ace queen suited. Now he's giving the "you suck" emote and then the "so confusing" emote to someone.
A pro StarCraft player became a fucking poker player. I know which one makes more money.
Well, now, yeah, poker for sure. Do you remember when I went to... You on streaming table? We have streaming table. Elky was there. Elky was there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he
right.
was the pro that was playing.
We have streaming table.
You want streaming table? You got streaming table.
You want to buy a streaming table?
Yeah.
Someone did buy a streaming table recently. Someone said I saw it in someone in chat or in the subreddit had actually was like, I just bought a streaming table, and I was like, what the fuck is that reference to? And then it came to me. It came to me, and I was like, oh, the PFlax poker streaming table.
Oh man, streaming table. It's like streaming table. I just love the idea that
favorite bits.
I know, because it's incredible because you know when you're I mean you've gone to things like this. You've gone to it, and everybody else there seems to be in on it, and they're all sort of smiling and nodding, and you're sort of the only one. You feel like you're the only one thinking, this is insane. You know what I mean? You're like, why is everyone going along with this? This person is crazy. That's how I felt. And you're talking to a man who only understands things in terms of tables. He's a casino owner. What he knows is tables.
Is casino tables.
Right. Go on, Padjo, look me up, mate.
And poker tables.
Oh, he showed me the king.
Everything is in tables.
Yeah. So, oh, you like streaming? And what pops into his head is tables.
Just resubbed for 3 months.
So
yeah,
he
if you
thinks
stream, you must have to do that.
There must be a table involved. Surely
Yeah,
we can do that.
Surely there, and we can be involved in that. That's our business.
Right. We know
we
tables.
understand tables.
We know tables. All right. So
I can.
what is the pot? 752. Let's make it 640 to play, my friend. Go on. I am all in myself, son. Let's go. I've got Ace King. What are we up against? Ace King against Ace Jack and Jacks. I need an ace. Give me an ace or a king. Oh. Unlucky. I've got to buy back in again, Lewis.
Are you out?
No, I'm actually not. Sorry, no. There was a side pot that I won.
Oh, crikey! So what you're going all in into? You haven't had to buy in yet, though, have you?
Twice.
You've had to rebuy twice.
No, I bought in the first time, then I bought in again.
Oh my God! Why have you bought in a second time already?
Because I went out. Yes, like I said, this is my strategy this week. Last week we played it safe. We made the money, but just barely, and we were waiting for big cards a lot of the time. This week I'm going to try a different strategy. My strategy this week is, let's see if we can accumulate chips nice and early, and see what happens.
Check. Check.
How long do you have till the rebuy ends?
Bet.
An hour and a half.
Call.
But don't worry, I'm not going to buy in every for an hour and a half.
How many times can you rebuy?
I don't know.
Check.
It says here unlimited re-entries.
Adfire6 just resubbed for 22 months, 35 months of egg watching.
Thank you very much. 35 months. Wowzers. And 8 months. Thank you,
It's
Heats.
underscore just resubbed for 8 months.
This guy, oh no you again, is absolutely chatting up a storm. Is there no way to mute people?
Fold.
How can I mute him? Block video. Copy nickname. Fair play report. He made the final table 5 tournaments ago. Total winnings $750. Wow, shout out to Oh No You again. If you click on the player's avatar, it shows you their history tournament. Their tournament history. This guy, Kipex, has won $12,392 playing. That's impressive.
Raise. Fold.
I have won $7. You and a hand, I can tell.
Yeah, just I don't know why I listened to you. I had an up down straight draw. I had a pair, and I was like, I felt like I was ahead, and I wasn't. He had kings, and he'd just been sort of sitting on them. So my pair was just instantly.
Wait, so you had a draw, and you had a pair. And how many cards were to come?
1.
How much did you have to put in?
All of it.
Oh.
Well, but I went all in, so it was like a bluff bet.
Oh well, no, that's okay. That's decent. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. So I was trying to push him off, but he wasn't going anywhere. But he didn't know I hadn't made my straight, which I hadn't. But he didn't know that.
So it's always better to be the aggressor because you don't need a hand to win if you push them off the pot. Think about it that way. So if I'm the aggressor and I make you fold, I don't need to show my cards. I might win the hand then and there, which is great, right? Like, as long as you're the aggressor, if you call and you're behind, that's a mistake. But if you're making a bet and you don't know what they've got, there's no way for you to know. So I don't think it's a mistake because at least you've given yourself a chance to win the hand then and there. How often is he going to be sitting on kings, Lewis? You can't be scared of, oh, he's got aces, he's got kings every time someone's involved in a hand.
Yeah, you gotta make a move.
Yeah.
You gotta make some moves, baby.
This guy's really unhappy. This guy literally every single hand he's in, he's popping emotes. Left, right, and center. Thank you, Dino Fruit, for the gift subs. Oh, and now he's chatting again. He's chatting. Just know it's a raggy ace, lol. Uh-oh, EPC22 says, hi, PFlax. So EPC22, the lad with this weird face emote on my table, is apparently either a viewer or a Triforce fan. Come on, Padjo, it's only 4K, mate. Let's dance.
Just chatting up.
8-6 against 7-7. Got live cards. Let's go. There's an 8! Oh, no diamonds. No diamonds. No diamond. Yay! Oh no, I think he made a straight. No, he didn't. Easy double up.
I'm going to see this in 6 minutes, and it's going to look great.
Easy double up.
Oh, and what you got? Ace King. That was a nice hand. What did you do with your Ace King?
Doesn't go well.
Oh.
That's the hand I lose.
Guy on your table sit with like 45k.
Yeah, Padjo's got the money, but I just want a pot off him, so we've doubled up. We're back up to 10k.
Raise. Fold. Call.
Let's go. Oh no, you again. Come on, give me some 7s on the flop. Let's have 7 dudes. There's a 7! Oh, we went set mining, Lewis, and we struck gold!
Fold.
Dreads would just
Let's
reset
go.
for 1 month.
Check. Bet.
Not sure if. Now, I've carefully cultivated a wild man image. Does he put me on a set of 7s? He's thinking. It's a big pot. He's using up his clock.
Fold.
I'm going to give him an emote. What am I going to give him? I'm going to give him a nice hand. Sarcastic clapping, nice hand emote. Nice hand.
Fold. Fold.
We're up to 12.6k now, so we're doing all right.
Raise. Fold. Fold. Call. Fold.
I'm at 7.
Call.
Mattress Wolf says, I think casino owners think in terms of money, not tables. Where do you think that money comes from, Mattress Wolf?
Check.
Do you think people just come in and leave money on the floor? They leave it on a table. Ergo,
Check.
more tables, more money. Like, it's like saying that miners think in terms of picks. No, they don't think in terms of picks. They think in terms of gold. They think of digging gold out of the ground. So they don't think in terms of the pick. they think of the gold, right? But they need a pick to get it. You need a pick to get the gold. So they're thinking, what kind of fancier picks can we get? So if you say, oh, I don't think miners are interested in picks, of course they are. A pick is how you get the gold. You know it's out there. So the guy we're talking about the streaming tables, his obsession with tables stems from the fact that in his experience, if you build tables, money appears on them. That was his feeling.
If you build it, they will come. Yeah, money just appears, but it does. It comes out of people's pockets.
Right. I mean, he's got a casino, so
it's like a money tree, but sort of flat.
Who have you got at your table? I've got a cast of characters here: Magic Mashmo, Oh No You Again, Scoop 110, King Scuttle, Kipex, Epic 22 _ and Pajo 88, and then me. And I'm Isaac Newton.
I've got not Hug or No Thug. I'm not sure which one.
I think it's No Thug.
No Thug. He just won a bet. I got Courier GG, Bonehead Bot,
that sounds like a Yogs view.
Pudding Punch, Bad Beat 1505, and All In Wilk. All In Wilk.
I think that's All In Will Call. I played with him last week.
Oh.
Yeah, All In Will Call. I'm pretty sure that's his full name. You can't see the player history on screen because I'm not doing display capture for obvious reasons. So you will see player history. If you play in the tournament, we have a Yogs tournament coming up on, I think, the 9th of April. Is that right, Lewis? I think it's the 9th. I
believe so.
We did tweet about it. Details that are there.
I've always wanted to do a tournament with like community.
Yeah.
Like, kind of feel if there's a way to like keep it in the
Yeah, it would be nice to keep it just within the Yogs. Oh, I've got pocket queens. All right, let's do something here. Let's dance. Pajo's thinking about making a raise here.
So what is this? A £10 buy-in this tournament, right?
Yeah, this week it's £10. Yeah.
So
I've spent 20 quid already. Yeah.
Oh my god! But you can win 20k. So.
Well, that's the prize pool.
Oh right.
So
what's the top prize?
Let's have a look. If you look in the tournament lobby, first place. If you go to prize pool, first place is £1,000.
Oh okay.
Check.
Oh no, you again. He's going to disbelieve me. Oh, a king.
Check.
King's not what I wanted to see. An ace. That's not what I wanted to see.
Bet.
I'm going to have to call you, buddy, with your shit ace. Yeah. Lost the minimum on that one. King 3.
Fold.
Yes, Lewis is playing in the
Mega
same
Slippers
tournament.
just resubbed
I'm in
for
the same
70
tournament,
months.
yes.
Thank you,
go.
Mega Slippers. 70 months. Thank you very much.
I'm almost back up to 10k, PFlax.
Good job, buddy! Scoop 110 has gone all in for 3.8k. Let's see if Pajo looks him up here. Pajo has 35k. See, all it takes is one crazy hand at the start of the tournament where...
Am I just watching you casually go all in with 8-6?
I won.
Oh my god.
This was my double up, brother.
Oh my days.
Ace Queen against 5-4. There's the Queen. He's not happy. I didn't give him an emote because he seems like a nice lad.
How did you do off the set? I've got to find out next.
Lost, unfortunately.
How did you lose with the set?
Oh no, I won. No, sorry, won. I'm looking at different hands. Of course, there's a 6-minute delay. Flax, I'm Sav91 if we meet on the table. Also, the person who tweeted you my mad dream from last night. Oh, what's up? Yeah. He had a dream that I was driving him and his mates to a poker tournament and there was a volcano or something like that going off. I had a dream last night that I was staying at a hotel and I get a lot of the dreams where I'm staying at a hotel for an event. It's never sure what event, but I see lots of people from my life there, not just Dota people, but like just people that I've worked with, like, you know, you or Sips might be there or whatever. Mrs. F is always there for some reason. My dad often pops up in these dreams. It's very strange. But I was staying at this hotel for some kind of event. It was a huge hotel, very fancy. And my bathroom had like 6 showers in. and each of the showers had slightly different nozzles. And in the dream, I was just trying out the different showers and seeing which one had a nozzle that I liked. But rather than being just chill about it, I was like, no, this is the wrong nozzle. This isn't giving me the nozzle experience I wanted. What was going on? And I go to the next one.
You're you in this dream, though. What do you mean? Do you not?
I'm not fussy like that. I'm not fussy like that.
How are you not controlling yourself? Like, why would I never dream that I am weird in my dream? I never.
So your dreams are pure fantasy, is what you're telling me. Pure fantasy.
I'm not in control, but certainly I'm not judgy. Do you know what I mean? I don't think.
No.
Maybe I am.
Like I have a few kinds of dream. One of them, I'm not in them. I'm just sort of watching it like a movie. And I don't appear in the dream. I'm just watching stuff happen. And I'm just sort of a spectator. Or ones where I'm in it. And generally the ones where I'm in it, it's...
Are you in it in third person?
Sometimes, yeah. Like I'm watching myself do stuff, which is weird.
That's pretty weird. I don't think I've ever dreamed that.
But as me and Sips have already... We spoke about this on the Triforce podcast, where we talked about the fact that me and Sips both had an imagination where we could close our eyes and imagine an object and we can almost see it in our mind's eye, whereas you couldn't. It's something like Fantasia or something it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Fantasia, yeah, people have it.
Right.
I don't know if I mean, I can visualize things, but they're definitely not like incredibly colourful. You know, I can't imagine like a 3D full HD fairy 5.0 with all of the rainbows and trimmings and stuff. I don't know. It's some people are very apparently. I don't know how it's hard to conceptualize, isn't it?
Right.
But yeah, the fact that you can visualize yourself in 3D, I don't really have that much awareness of what I look like from the outside.
Well, do you want to know what? It's a residual image I have of myself. You know the way in The Matrix, when he goes in, he's like, whoa, and he looks at himself, he's like, it's your residual self-image. Quite often in my dreams, I have hair. Like that's...
What?
Yeah, I know. Like, I no comment on it.
How old are these dreams?
No, these are like the one last night. I had hair in my dream. No problem. Had a head of hair.
How much hair?
Just like my old hair when I had hair in my 20s.
Whereabouts?
On my head.
What colour was it?
I
want to know more.
Remember.
Tell me more about this hair.
It's just a head of hair, wasn't it? It's just weird to me that I had this head of hair in my dream.
It is weird. It is weird to have hair. Yeah. What can you say?
What could this lad have? He's bet every street. And there shouldn't really be anything out there that's scary. Let's just go all in.
What have you got?
Just a pair of jacks. He's called me. Oh, I think I take the hand with my superior kicker of a king. Oh, what a pot! I'm up to 22k.
How did you do with that queens?
I can't remember. Oh, I lost. I played it very weakly. It was not great. He's gone all in with his 2.9k. I will look you up, King Scuttle, and give you the chance to win back some money.
Now I've got a set of queens.
I should have bet the turn there, but I didn't. It was.
I was set of queens under the gun.
You had a set of queens under the gun.
Sorry, no, not set. A pair of queens under the gun. Didn't flop a set. So, but I raised under the gun, so no one came in to it. Apart from the big blind, and then I just c-betted him off on the flop. But I still feel that was okay. I mean, the flop came down and was all below. There was no kings and aces on it. So I was very safe.
A lad got knocked out on my table. Is Field of Dreams that dumb baseball movie? It is. So for dinner this evening, we had roast chicken last night, which is we did it with this style that Mrs. F found on the internet called milk chicken, where you cook the chicken with garlic and some other things, nutmeg and stuff, in milk. Not like submerged, but with some milk in there, and it makes the chicken very moist and very juicy, and it's very tasty. But we obviously had some leftover chicken because it's a whole chicken between four of us, and you know, the kids don't eat. Well, my eldest eats a ton, but the youngest doesn't eat much. So we had some leftover chicken. So Mrs. F made a risotto. It's just not very good. It's not as good as my risotto. It's not as good as my risotto.
What do you have? Okay, so you're cooking like, let's say you're cooking. You fried a couple of cut up some onions, fried them. That's like a good base.
A couple of onions. Good God.
What do you mean? Like, maybe one onion.
Yeah.
Fine. It's a big onion.
Wait, what am I making here?
Like a risotto.
Okay, so I'm making a risotto, yeah.
And then you've cooked up some rice separately, I assume.
No.
All right, tell me the tell me the process.
So this is how to make a really good chicken risotto. Okay, my chicken risotto, hands down, one of the best things I cook, and everybody that has ever eaten it loves my chicken risotto. All right, here's what goes in it. You have a roast one night. The next night, you make stock from the chicken, as Mrs. F always calls it, the carcass, which feels a little medical to me. I just call it the chicken, but she calls it the carcass. So what you do is you whack that in a big pot, and you just cover it with water, and you add whatever you want to add. Put some garlic in there, onions, bay leaves, salt and pepper, whatever you want to chuck in there. Make a really nice stock. I put some olive oil in there as well. You cook like an hour and a half on the pan. This is a huge thing of stock you're making, reducing it down. Then I put that in another pan, and I keep it on a very low heat. Then I fry my onion very delicately. You don't want it to burn, you don't want it crispy. It's got to be really nice and soft, like transparent onion, nice and finely chopped. Once I've done that, I've got my leftover chicken meat from last night, which I cube up, dice it up into cubes, because it's kind of crumbly once it's been cooked chicken, right? So then you add the rice. It has to be risotto rice, to your pan with your onions. You soak it up in the oils of the olive oil and the onion and everything like that. And then you just start adding ladles of stock to the pan. And you're waiting for the rice to start to soak up the moisture. Once it starts to get a little bit dry, another ladle of stock goes in there. And you're just sort of chilling and letting it very slowly, like half an hour of just ladling, very low heat, letting the rice soak up the moisture, another ladle of stock, keep it going. Then nearer the end, you're going to put a load of Parmesan in, like a load of Parmesan in, which thickens up the sauce and gives it loads of flavour. Then you're going to put in your chicken. If you've got vegetable to go in, I recommend it. Put some of that in there, and then give it a good stir, let it chill for a bit, and then serve with pepper on top and Parmesan on top. Job done. That's it. It's dead easy.
Wow.
And it's like the best way to use leftovers. Because you've got all this chicken left over. You can have it in a fucking sandwich, but it's like, geez, surely I can do better than just a fucking sandwich with all this delicious roast chicken.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with, like, the salty chicken stock and salty and fatty chicken stock, the salty and fatty Parmesan. Do you know what I mean? Just any kind of combination of those two things put in anything
this sounds like a flame.
Usually make it delicious.
This sounds like a flame. I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to flame you. How do you? I mean, it just feels like what you've described there is obviously standard delicious food. I have trouble because I don't eat cheese and I don't eat meat, right? So I just have to have salt and fat from other locations.
Right.
That makes it very difficult, right? I'm just saying you got it so easy being a normal food person, a normal person who eats normal food.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot easier to cook. Like I always say to you, you'd be surprised how often we don't eat meat. I mean, a favourite in this household, Lewis, vegan sausage rolls. They are fantastic.
Well, you've got to understand, the thing about vegan sausage rolls is, what is the worst thing about regular sausage rolls?
Nothing?
That's right, gristle.
Oh, gristle.
Even worse, a bit of gristle stuck in your teeth. Oh my god, I'm like retching right now. But that's a Greggs sausage roll, man. Like, they're cheap, disgusting meat. When you make it out of mushrooms, there's no fucking gristle in there. Do you know what I mean? There's no, you're never gonna get a gristly bit on a vegan sausage roll.
You're right. I mean, I was just gonna say it tastes really good. But yeah, you're right. That is also an added benefit.
Indecipherable from, you can't can't.
Indistinguishable. From,
Indistinguishable.
I mean,
and indecipherable.
yeah, I mean, try to
because
translate
it's
a sausage
indecipherable
roll.
meat, and now it's indecipherable vegan paste. It's indecipherable and indistinguishable.
Like,
from...
I'll be honest with you, if I'm eating something that's like nuggets or a sausage roll or something where it's just, it could be any meat in there, I'm very happy for it to be vegan because I don't, you know, I'm not attached to the idea of gristled meat. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm saying, yeah, that's where the good stuff is. I'm very happy to eat vegan paste in pastry, if you like, because it just tastes like the sausage roll. Because it's mainly the main point of the sausage roll. The sausage is a nice part of it, but the main thing is the pastry. If the pastry is bad, it doesn't matter how good the sausage is. And equally, you can have a mediocre sausage in a sausage roll. If the pastry is out of this world, you're going to be like, oh, this is a great sausage roll. 100%. Wow, this guy's a prick. He's laughing. Ha ha, he said, because he won a pot off someone.
Oh man, I'm getting in trouble here. The blinds are starting to go up. My money's starting to go down. Oh.
The blinds are now 180 and 360. How many chips do you have, Lulu?
7797.
Alright, you need to gamble, brother. You've got time to buy in. The head CEO, CFO, IPO, IPA, MIA, LAD of the Yogscast is Frit of a buy-in. You've got to get in there, son. I want to see you on the final table. You versus me, heads up, Lewis. That's the dream. Tom only beat me through luck.
What? When was this?
We had a heads-up game at one of the tournaments, and everyone was like, "Wait, Tom beat me!" But he had to massively outdraw me. He was like 2 outer to beat me, and he hit it. Better lucky than good, though. That's what they always say in poker.
Well, I just tried to bluff a guy off a pot.
Didn't work.
Why do I listen to you?
Because you can't exist on 4K chips or whatever. You got to rebuy.
She just resubbed for
This is the time to gamble.
I was doing grand.
That's nothing. 7.5 is nout. Got to get in there, son.
Oh my days! All right.
Because let's say you hit aces and you triple up. If you've only got 7K chips or whatever, that's not going to be as impressive as if you had 10. Yeah, this guy literally emotes all the time. It's mind-bogglingly annoying.
A lot of people don't like onions, but onions are a great base for everything.
I don't know how you
taste
could not
the onion.
like
you can't
onions.
taste the onion taste.
Yeah.
It's like
if you're against onions, what's wrong with you? Like, they're in everything you eat. Like, honestly.
There's
like
such
onions.
a good flavor enhancer that's like natural.
It's just the base for pretty much all the food I eat. Like, I'm not even kidding. Pretty much everything that we cook requires an onion. Because it's just a great base. Yeah, they're
if I'm
great.
cooking, I just immediately get an onion, I start frying it, and then I'm like, I might add some other stuff later. I'm very like, I'm very kind of
10 months.
Because I eat a lot of vegetables, I'm very much like experimental. I'll just whatever I've got.
I mean, you've got to be in a way. Like, no offense to vegetarian cooking, but you need to add some flavor because vegetables on their own really have very little flavor. There's not many vegetables that you could eat where you're like, oh yes, the delicious flavor of aubergine. Like, it's just not a particularly tasty vegetable. It's all right, but the point is, vegetables are very good at soaking up flavor. So if you get the right kind of flavoring and seasoning and spices and everything, like, vegetables will just hoover that up. And they're really good for you. This is a big pot. Big pot here on table 4. Got Dolly Parton. Very old reference. There was a film called 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton, Lily Tomlin, and I can't remember who else was in it. It was a big deal in the 80s. So if your hand is 9-5, it's called a Dolly Parton, like 9 to 5.
Right.
Working 9 to 5.
I like the flat tire. Jack 4, right?
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't know that one.
Fold.
I mean, that's just a fold. I don't know why you'd have a nickname for that fucking... I hate cooking. I am awful at it. I eat about 9 different meals on repeat. Not that great, but I don't know what else to do. Sadly, got to have some cooking lessons, I think. Cat Fact UK. Anyone can be a very perfectly acceptable home cook. All right? If you just have to understand like how to do a few things and then experiment. Like here's what we tend to do is we pretty much have the same things. There's maybe like in any given week, we'll be like, oh, I'm going to do Thai curry this week. And then we'll do a roast chicken. And then we'll do a risotto the next day. Like we plan out what we're going to have during the week. And like we'll have some fish. We'll have risotto, like I said, after a roast maybe. We don't do like... Because the kids are older now, so they can eat all kinds of things. We'll do probably pasta a couple of times a week. And... we'll work in maybe one dish that we haven't cooked before, that we got on a recipe site or a book or someone's recommended it to us or something like that. So the other week, Mrs. F did this thing with an ex-colleague of hers he's working at a different company now. And he does online cooking courses in how to cook like pakora and stuff like that, like Indian starters, if you like. Oh, hello. We've got a draw to the nuts here, Lewis. If someone's got ace-7, though, we're drawing dead already, but we'll see. I'm willing to gamble. It's come down ace-7-7, and I have king-8. It's like just missing out on the lottery. Like, why couldn't it come down 8, king-8?
Check. Check.
Gives a diamond.
Check.
Gives a diamond, mate.
Check.
Gives a diamond. It's a big hand.
Check.
And I've whiffed. So try something new each week. And once you get the hang of cooking those few things that are staples, like maybe 40 or 50 different dishes, like maybe we'll have pie and chips one night, so we'll get some nice pies in, we'll do some chips, we'll do some mash, and then some vegetables with that and everything like that. So that's like easy. There's no cooking there really, is there? Whacking a pie in the oven. I know a lot of people do this thing. Have you heard of this, Lewis? Food prep.
Oh, I don't like the idea of that.
I agree. It drives me up the wall.
It sort of relies on the days of the week being like something that you can that food lasts for, right?
Right.
Like I don't like, because everyone always complains about food prep that by the time you do it food prep Sunday or whatever, by the time next weekends come around, you're like, oh god, eating Friday's food. Like, do you know what I mean? Eating like a week out of date food.
It's unpleasant.
Anyway.
I don't know why you do it. Like, this is what gets me is like, people dedicate a huge chunk of their Sunday to it, and I'm like, but that's your Sunday. You're now spending Sunday chopping onions and leeks or whatever it is you're doing.
To be miserable on Friday and Saturday.
Oh, this is frustrating. I put a big bet in pre-flop and a king's come down on the flop and I've got pocket queens. This guy's got too short a stack to be making a move here. I'm out. One of them's got a king here. God, anything but a king on the flop and we're good here. Oh, he had the ace of spades. Oh, the ace of diamonds. God, he didn't have a fucking king. That's frustrating. So yeah, food prep. Like I see people there, oh, can't do that this Sunday. Food prep. I'm like, what do you mean food prep? Oh, well, I'm preparing food for the week. I'm like, well, so you do all your cooking on Sunday and fucking bag everything up for the week? That's so grim.
I don't mind, like, because when I cook, I tend to cook so I've got enough to last for like tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? If I'm cooking something, I'm waking up for like a day or two, because I usually cook so much that I don't know. I tend to use stuff up as well. I'm like, what's in the fridge? This is going out of date.
Right.
I'll throw this in, and then I can get an extra day out of it by putting it in the fridge overnight. But I can't imagine having like some mushrooms, cooking them up and keeping them going for like a whole week.
Yeah.
Repeated couscous salads. Or
like, yeah, that's what I don't understand. Is it people like? Here's the thing. What could I prep? Oh, this is a huge pot. It's 11k pot. We've got pocket fours. I'm just gonna bosh it all in and hope for the best, Lewis. Let's go. Magic Mashware's obviously got something good here. I'm going to scare the shit out of him.
You're just playing like a
Ace
reckless...
king, ace jack, let's go. No ace, no king, no jack. Oh, it's a jack out of the gate. Come on.
Why?
Gets a 4.
Why you...
Another jack.
Oh, that means you're really in trouble.
Nah, we just rebuy.
You have to rebuy.
No, apparently I won some money.
Well, a bit of the side pot.
Look, last week I played Steady Eddie Poker and we did nothing. We literally did nothing. Like, it got to the point where the blinds started going up and we were just sitting there waiting for cards, and if we didn't get them, nothing happened. Now, I would rather be going into that stage when people are having to go in with less, in a position where I can call them and survive, rather than just holding on. Like, I would rather gamble at this stage when essentially I have unlimited lives than just sit here on my lousy 9k chips just hoping to hit some cards. King 3 against queens. Come on now. Gives a king. There's a... Oh, we flopped a set of 3s. Eat it. and this guy said, oh no. Another guy said, what the fuck? So, yeah. I think Piran eats too much salt if he thinks veggies have very little taste. Verus, I would say you have no taste buds if you think that vegetables are full of flavour. Like, name a vegetable that's actually chock full of flavour that's like a British staple. Carrots. Peas. Oh, so much flavour in a pea. It's just,
sweet corn.
That delicious pea flavour. Potatoes.
Peas
delicious.
Peas are great.
I love peas, but they don't have a lot of flavour. I'm sorry, but they don't. If you think peas, carrots, turnips, the flavour in a leek. It's all right. Don't get me wrong, but it's got to be a base for flavour. You're not telling me your entire flavouring of any dish is pea. Like, it's a pea soup. You ever had pea soup? It's fucking awful.
I don't like pea soup, actually.
Yeah, because it just tastes of peas. Oh, they're all right, but fucking hell.
I don't know. You can't really describe peas as all right.
I love them.
They're fine.
Yeah,
fine.
They're all right. Fine and all right are not wildly different, are they?
Oh, no, they are in my mind. All right is
so if I said,
nice.
If you said, how are you feeling? I said, I'm feeling fine. You'd say, oh, good. If you said, how are you feeling? I said, all right. You'd be like, oh, what's wrong?
Check.
Some pros on this table just checking around everywhere.
Bet. Call. Check.
What cards you got?
I've got king and a 6.
Oh, that's not a good hand.
That's why I'm folding it.
Good man.
PFlax. What have you got?
King, queen, under the gun. And I've made a raise, so we'll see what happens. I've successfully cultivated my wild man image.
Yes. Well, assuming the people at the table are still the people at the table that you were with previously.
Well, I bet, and oh no, you again did the Elky emote. I want to call and rub the side of his head because, of course, he really wants to be in a pot with me because I've been playing crazy. Oh, fucking ace on the flop.
Check.
We have not been lucky so far. He
People
thinks
know
it's
you
tilt.
have
He's an idiot.
nothing.
Why would I be tilted? Who's tilting about a £10 poker tournament?
Check.
Well, you know,
Bet.
we ain't all big rollers like you.
Yeah, but if you can't afford £10 to play in a poker tournament, what are you doing in the tournament?
Fold.
If you're like, oh god, a tenner, and you're tilting off that, keep your money. I think we won some money there. Oh, Lewis, we're up to 11k.
So I'm in 5th position. A guy's raised before me. I've got ace 9.
Okay.
Do I fold?
How much has he made it?
1,000.
And how much do you have?
8,000.
Is it suited?
Fold.
No.
Fold.
That's what I did. Yeah, I was not feeling that. Okay. I like how I could quickly give you that. I could quickly give you the situation.
Fold.
900 to see a flop with Queen 10 suited. Go on then. And a
I'm Zephos 1837 chat. Can you watch random tables? Can you watch
dunno.
find people? How does this work? Can I find you and watch you?
I don't know. Are you not in? Have you gone out?
I'm in. No, I'm in.
I see.
I'm just bored. I'm out of this hand.
What's he got? Queen 10 against Ace King. It's a 3. Ship it. Thanks for the money. This guy loves to show his cards after the hand has been concluded. I'm up to 25k, Lewis. Oh, we're on a break. Time to relax.
Okay. How do you... Oh, there you go. You can look at the tables. Which table are you on? Table 4.
Yeah.
PFlax. There you are. Open table. I can watch. It looks like I can watch it. I'll have it open in my other window. I don't know how much of a delay there is.
None, I should think.
I guess you can't tell me. Oh, I'm not streaming it, so it's all right. I don't want to get in trouble.
That's fair.
I'm on table 183.
183?
Yeah.
Are there that many tables? My God.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's over 1,000 players left in the tournament, so fucking hell. That's mad. Let's have a look. How many players are in there? There's 1,003 players out of 1,865 registered. That's mad. The lad in the lead, GR Bro, has 108,000 chips.
Good lord.
So
And a large poodle.
my loose aggressive play in this tournament so far has put me in a decent position at the first break. We've got quite a lot of chips. The blinds are going to go up to, let me think, we're 250, 500, and we've got 25,000 chips, so pretty happy with I've got 30 big blinds or so, pretty happy with that. I mean, here's these guys sitting on, there's a guy on my table on 473 chips. Scoop 110 has barely played a hand, he's sitting on 14,000 chips. See, I think here's the problem. If you play very steady,
super
tight poker, you're relying on the other players at the table not noticing that you never play a hand. So I know that Oh No You Again, Pajo, and Kipex have played a few hands, and will put in bets pre-flop, will call bets pre-flop with marginal hands, see a flop, stuff like that. So I know that if I'm in a pot with them, the hand range is wider. But Epic 22, Scoop 110 seem to have barely played a hand, so I'm going to put their range very narrow. So I know that if I'm in a pot, I'm going to put them on good cards. Yeah. I don't think garlic counts as a vegetable. Garlic is like a... What else? What is it called?
Yeah, I would say it was a seasoning, because you can't really just...
Oh, it's
eat
actually a type
garlic
of onion.
on its own.
So here's what I do. It's in the same family as onion. Here's what I do. I roasted garlic. Like here's another PFlax household classic, the tray bake, which I love a tray bake. So you get some potatoes, cube them, about 1 centimeter on a side, red peppers, onion.
It's quite small.
What, 1 centimeter?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't have a measurer to hand. Wait, I've got a ruler right here. Hold on. How big is a centimeter? Maybe slightly bigger than that, but about 1 centimeter. Nothing, we're not being too anal about this. And then you can put sausages in there.
Precisely 10 millimeters.
Just subbed for 1 month.
You can put chicken thighs and chicken.
You don't have to use all the meat. You can
No,
just
you
put in
you could just do it without meat, absolutely.
a little bit of olive oil.
But I will say
to,
this: the
cover
roast.
the
If you just
surfaces.
get garlic, you don't even need to peel the cloves. You just put the garlic cloves in amongst it, and you get beautiful garlicky flavor throughout it. And squeezing the roasted garlic out of its little husk and eating it is one of my absolute favorite things. I love it. I love it so much. so sweet and
That
garlicky
sounds
and
good.
delicious. It's really good. But if you do cook it with chicken or sausages, as I know you won't, Lois, but the people at home who might, the flavors of the meat is infused in the potatoes and the other veg, so they soak up that flavor.
Yeah, they do.
And
Because
it's
the
just
thing
so
is,
good.
that's a lot of oils and fat will come out of those sausages.
Yeah,
and the,
exactly. Get in the other
chicken.
foods.
And it will spread around. Yes, it's like a little bit of oil goes everywhere very quick.
Yeah,
Because it can get like
gets in everything.
well, because it'll spread like to like a molecule thick. Like if you put a drip of oil on the ocean, it'll spread till it's like a molecule thick.
I remember that experiment in physics.
Yeah, it's quite famous.
I remember it. Yeah.
It's a really interesting
So
one to do.
what's the deal? Why you're a man of science, chemistry? I believe you did chemistry, didn't you? I mean, whilst you've said yourself you didn't excel in it and you didn't really want to pursue it. Why does the oil spread that thin, or is it just by the nature of oil? A bit like water, where it wants to be as low as possible. Is oil similar in that way?
I mean, in the same way that, well, I think I think the difference is the surface tension. Like oils have a lower, like water. If you put a droplet down,
Right.
it will hold itself together by a
Yes.
surface tension, won't it? Whereas the oil molecules sort of slide along each other.
So do they
and-
not have a surface tension in the same way? Like it's happy to spread out. They don't want to be near each other as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume they have no surface tension.
Because what I like is when you put a single drop of fairy liquid. If you've got a pan and there's oil on the top of the water, like you're trying to soak a pan that's had something oily in it, and the oil settles on the
Night
top.
Manager
You
just
put
resubbed
one
for
drop
5
of fairy
months.
liquid on
Win
there,
in
and the
the
oil
same event.
runs for the hills.
Best of luck.
I think it's to do with that. I think it's to do with like the water layer like messes with it, and it doesn't allow them to have a surface tension or something strange. I don't actually know. Do you know what? It's a good question.
It is
If
a
only-
good question.
If only I'd paid more attention. Maybe someone in chat in 8 minutes' time will tell us what
Yeah.
the actual answer is, or Dr. Simon Clark. I bet if I text him now, do you reckon
Do
he'll
it.
give us a reply before chat does?
I do.
All right, I'll text Simon
Especially if
Clark.
it's from you. He'll say, "Wait, stop everything. I've had a text from Lewis Brindley of the Yogscast."
Yeah. Let me look. All right. hang
I
on, just
I really
fold-
like
I
Dr. Simon
fold
Clark.
this 4-8.
I think he's a lovely lad. I'm folding a 10-8.
is-
How about that?
He is a good lad.
I watch his videos on the DL. I would never tell him.
Simon Clark. Why does oil spread out a molecule thick on water? There we go. There we go. I could Google it, but I like the idea of asking a scientist.
Oh, he needs another 7. Huh? Have you seen the way the river peels back like that yet? Have you seen that?
Yes.
It's
I'm watching
so
it now.
brutal.
It's a
deuce.
2.
It's a deuce.
These little cheeky, weird little reveals of stuff, I kind of like them.
Yeah, no, I actually quite like it as well.
I kind of like the peeking at your hand.
Yeah.
And I like the slow reveals on like the last card and stuff. It's kind of a bit of a troll,
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like actually fine.
You know what I think is they've obviously realized that, like, if you look at most poker sites, they're pretty stale. Like it's very bland, sort of mathematical. Here are your cards. Here is the flop, and it just goes dut dut dut, and all the cards play out. Whereas here it kind of adds a bit of drama to it, which is a bit more video gamey. You know what I mean? Like I actually quite like it. It's just kind of, I like the fact that I have to peek at my cards first, and then the river sort of peels back slowly. It's pretty brutal.
Yes.
Starting stack was 10k. A player got knocked out. Now I've got SJ Coldboy here.
You're on 24k.
Yeah, doing all right.
I'm at 7.9. You should open my table in a separate window.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Hold on.
183.
Table 183. Let's have a look at that.
I'm in a hand right now.
Oh, you are? Okay. How do I? Can I search for a player? I can.
Probably.
I'm searching for Lewis. There is no match. Oh, you've gone as Zephos, haven't you?
Zephos 1837. Yeah. Oh. Just table 183. Just go to the main hub, and then tables, and then just scroll down.
Tables.
Yeah. So
Oh, I see. All right.
gaming tables.
Gaming table. I'm clicking on it. Oh, it's opening. Okay, here we go. I wonder if I can show them both. I've got 4, 6. Just gonna fold that.
Fold.
I don't think I have the room on my screen to have my table and yours, unfortunately. Oh, you've actually uploaded a picture.
Yeah.
Very good, Lewis. You can have
Maybe
your
you
own
should set
streaming
up a
table.
thing where you can switch to mine if I.
Actually,
need
no,
you
wait.
to.
I have. I can do this. Let me see if this works. If I make mine, I can do this. I can do this. We can do this. Pocket table, streaming table. All right. So if I do add, I'm going to call it Lewis. Let me just play this hand. Queen 8. It's an easy fold. Table 183. And won't be a sec. Sorry, chat. So if I move my stupid face down here and put,
So we're both out of hands. We're just chilling.
yeah, we're just chilling. So there, we've got ours side by side now on the stream, so people can
Did you
see.
pick Isaac Newton? As
I
your
did.
avatar
Sir
with
Isaac
the-
Newton, yes.
Sorry, did you know it's Sir Lewis Hamilton? By the way.
Yeah,
Interesting.
weird, eh?
Yeah, he's younger than me.
Check.
I don't think people younger than me should be Sir.
I agree.
It feels like it's something you should reserve for 65-year-old men. You know?
And women, Lewis.
Fold.
No, women get dame, don't they, or lady, or something
Oh yeah,
else.
fair enough.
Do they get Sir?
I mean, we should do away with the whole
I'm actually
shebang.
cool with them being called Sir, but I don't know if they appreciate it.
It would be a bit confusing. I mean, I'll be honest with you, anyone that's getting a Sir or a Dame probably doesn't give a damn. Although there are people who've turned them down.
I got moved.
You have been moved. I'm no longer looking at the correct table. Brilliant. That's why I didn't do this. I remember now.
212 I'm at now.
212. All right, hold on.
Should I call with 7-9?
No.
I should not. I see. At least it updates your main window.
Where's your table gone? Oh, there it is.
I haven't had a reply from. Oh no, I had a reply. I believe it's a density thing. It's just less dense than water.
He sounds
As
like
for
a
the lack
flat
of
earther.
mixing, that sounds like a chemistry thing. Non-polar
Victorian
versus
Piggy
polar
just
material.
resubbed for 12
I don't know.
months.
Yeah, the
GL.
mixing thing is obviously, yeah, something to do with chemistry. But I guess it just prevents.
Fold.
It breaks the surface tension. There must be some interaction that means that the oil has no surface tension. So Simon Clark did reply. Amazing,
Shout out to him.
amazing. Thanks.
I'm gonna have to bloody redo your table every time.
Only if I get moved around, which shouldn't happen too often, right?
Let's try this. If I call it Lewis. Trying to see your little face. Where are you?
212.
Yeah, I'm on 212. There you are, Zephos. All right, top left.
I'm in a big hand here.
Yeah, you are. What do
I
you
got
got?
kings.
Oh, there's an ace on the flop.
I know it's a disaster.
Not what you want to
'cause this
say.
guy
How many
called me.
other people in the hand? Oh, he's bet 3,600.
That's me,
Yeah,
Check.
I know that's you.
and he's out. Okay, I'm happy.
Bet.
I'm happy.
Taking home the bacon.
Because if he'd had an ace, I would have lost that.
Oh yeah.
And I would have lost that badly. Oh my god. 2-8. Get out. Get out of here. I don't want to see you.
Oh, we got pocket
Alright.
aces in the big blind. Here we go. Double up city. Rock and roll.
In the big blind, no one's expect. Well, then again, who's got enough money to double you up?
Lots of people at this table.
Fold.
Oh,
What
we've
table
had a
you on?
raise. K-Boy has raised.
That's what you want. What table are you on?
I'm on table 173. I've been moved. Let's see if WPA or WPF. I'm going to make it. Let's go, K-Boy. I've re-raised you pre-flop.
Call.
Oh, that looks good for you.
I'm all in.
Oh, that was such a quick all in, and he's
called.
called.
Aces against Jack 10.
He's got a 10 and a straight
Don't
draw
you do it. Don't you
with
do
a
it.
9. Is it a 9? 20% chance to hit. No.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Unbelievable! Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no. Disaster strikes. PFlax.
Fold. Fold.
There was 20%.
God, that happened
20%
last
chance
week
of
as
out.
well.
Oh, it's good watching it's
Oh
good
my
watching your
fucking
table.
god! Fuck off! We
PFlax,
would have been on
don't tilt.
40k, dude. We would have
Who
been on
tilts on a
40k.
£10 tournament?
Oh, dude, we would have been so good then. We would have been golden.
Oh my god.
King
that's
9 against
poker,
ace
baby.
jack. Knock me out. Knock me out. I want to rebuy. Fuck. God, that's infuriating.
What are you doing? What you...
Let's go. Let's go. We're back. Up against Welsh Whale and Sir Bets-a-lot.
Fold.
Oh, I've got hand. I've got kings.
Fuck.
Another set of kings. We're getting hand after hand here.
Yeah, don't fucking put too much faith in him, buddy. Ugh. Oh, that would have been so sweet. I would have been on 40k chips. Would have been the chip stack leader. Going into the stage when people start going crazy and getting knocked out. Would have hoovered up the money. Easy final table. Oh.
Boom. Well, I made a bit of money on my kings.
Fold.
People ain't risking playing with me. People are scared. People scared. People be scared of me. With the big hands. I haven't revealed any big hands, but people seem to be scared of me.
That's good.
Fold. 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 Fold.
Big blind. You gonna raise? I got 8-9. Flop is ace, 10 ace.
Yeah,
and
you
they
want to
both
get out of there,
checked.
buddy. You got nothing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna represent an ace. Big blind's got no reason being in here, and that guy would have bet if he'd had an ace.
Raise. Fold.
I'm gonna bet again. I don't even give a shit.
Right, but SST, what I'm saying is I know you're a sub and you've been here a while, but you need to fucking chill, dude. Like, when we timed you out the other week and you were DMing people and...
Oh my god, look at my
like,
table.
You need to stop.
Look at my
that.
table.
I'm looking.
Look
You
at-
just want a big pot, Lewis! 26k!
But did you see? He folded. He only had to put 1k in. I was bluffing the whole way. I had nothing.
Wait. You put in 1k?
Check.
No, so there was 20k in the pot. He
You
had
put in
1k left.
1k and he folded.
Yes.
I'm sorry, so he
On
only
the
had
river.
1k left. Oh my god. He obviously missed his draw.
Well, but so did I. I was completely bluffing.
That's brilliant. Well done, Lulu!
Ben_Dilly01 just resubbed
Oh my
for 3
God, I
months.
can't believe
Love
it.
you, PFlax S.
I was just like, fuck, he's got me. Because he called me every stage.
Fold.
Well, you held out.
Oh my god,
Thank you, thank you.
that was crazy.
Ben Dilly.
I had no reason. I had no right to win that. Honestly,
Fold. Fold.
Oh,
An all in and a call. 5-9 against kings. Not looking good for 5-9 so far. He's drawing dead. Liquid water is held together by hydrogen bonds. Oils and fats do not have any polar part, and so for them to dissolve in water, they would have to break some of water's hydrogen bonds. Water will not do this, so the oil is forced to stay separate from the water. That's not helping us. We're talking about...
yeah, sorry, no. We were just, why does it spread out a molecule? I guess why does it lose its surface tension then? Do you know what I
That's
mean?
the question.
Oh, I see. It's because it's trying to mix with the water.
Also, if you're Googling it, I don't care about your answer. Like, I don't want
also,
you
this is like,
to tell me.
But the problem is, PFlax, it's like we got an 8-minute satellite delay on this
I know,
conversation.
I know.
We are not going to hear... we talked about this 8 minutes ago.
I know. 6
They're
minutes.
not going to hear our complaint about that for 8 minutes.
I
And
know.
then 8 minutes later, we're going to hear their response to it. So we've just sent a message 16 minutes into the future,
All right.
and they're going to talk to us
So
about it then.
my friend Ashwin, who is a physicist, says water being together is the most energetically stable state, having oil particles in the middle. Oh, hold on a second. The chat has scrolled. So, water being together is the most energetically stable state. Having oil particles in the middle of the water would be less stable, so it doesn't happen. Because water attracts water because it's polar, and water does not attract oil because no polar. Oh, he was putting it in like caveman speech. Water no attract water, like that. That's how he was typing it.
Okay.
I'm going to get to watch chat respond to my aces getting sucked out on by this twat with Jack 10.
I mean, I've got Queen King. Flop is 3, 10, 3, and I'm looking at a bet of 1,000 into a 4K pot.
How much do you have?
I'm gonna have to just fold it. I had. I mean, you could see. Sorry, you could see. If you could
No,
have seen my
I can't
table.
see your hand. I can see your table.
I had Queen King.
And nothing came down on the flop.
Yeah, nothing helped. But Lucky Kitten looks like he's a bit of a... I've not... That was the first hand I've seen him in.
I'm all in with pocket sixes. Let's go. It's double up or buy back again. I've got Bonehead Bot on my team. I'm up against D1W3, a Brazilian lad with 20k stack. There's 12k in the middle. Let's go, D1. Come on. Call me. Yes. Ace Jack. Yes, I called his hand. All right, let's go. No ace, no jack. There's a 6.
Oh.
Flop to full house. Oh, quads! Oh my god, quad sixes! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! We've got it. We're back in it. 18k. Eat it. Skill.
You do not deserve quads.
How dare you?
Fold. Fold.
That was a very rare Pepe.
Fold. 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 Raise. Fold. Call.
What am I watching? What's going on my table? Everyone's just gone all in with nothing.
You do realise it's that stage in the tournament, right? This is why I wanted a chip stack coming into this stage. Like, if you fucking dance around on your 8k until this stage, you're the one jamming it with Queen 9. And also, he was short stacked, so I think a lot of the bigger stacks looked him up. Like, a lot of people will be like, bear in mind it's a bounty tournament as well. So they're like, yes, it's worth it because I can get the bounty.
Oh, I see.
King 4 against Queen Jack for a 12k pot. What is going on? What have we got? 8-5. Well, that's a fold.
Fold.
Can Einstein hold his own against 2 Newtons?
Fold. 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 Fold.
I'm not sure. I don't
my
know.
God.
I don't know who would you consider the greater scientist, Isaac Newton or
So I've got bottom
Einstein?
pair, P-Flax.
What,
Bottom
you got
pair
8s.
on Ace Queen 8.
So what's your kicker?
Queen.
You got Queen 8 and you've bet.
Fold.
This is
I've
bold.
raised.
This is bold. I like that. It's a min raise.
Fold. Fold.
He's folded, Lewis! I love the play.
Call. Call.
He was trying to steal. He was trying to steal that.
He was trying to yoink it from you. Sitting on 25k, sitting pretty.
Bet. Fold.
He did not make a straight against me on the turn. He made a straight against me on the river. He rivered the straight.
Call.
And no, there is no... Listen, all these people that you read about saying that, you know, oh, these sites try to end the tournaments quicker. That's not the case. Have you never seen live poker? It's just as crazy. That's just the nature of random luck and cards. That's the way it goes. Sometimes you get outdrawn. It happens. You only notice it because ace has got outdrawn by jack 8 or whatever. So it looks insane. And it sticks in your mind. But honestly, that was bog standard. Like, you've watched the Yogs poker tournaments. You've seen
the quality. Quality is the right word?
No, not just the quality of poker, but like the madness of some of the hands. Like people hitting crazy hands.
We had a straight flush on Yogs poker.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
wasn't even like, you know.
Oh, the Brazilian
I
lad hit
really,
a
you barely
full
see
house.
that online, I think. Well, we used to. Only barely used to see.
I mean, it's rare. Like straight flush is like the you know, the rarest hand to see. And we saw one live, and it was like, I think he flopped the straight flush. It was Smithy, I think, flopped the straight flush. Like it's just, it's honestly bonkers.
I don't think he saw the straight or the flush though.
No, I think Smithy did. I hope he did.
He was like, oh well, it looks like I've missed everything. There are a lot of black cards out here though. A lot of spades. Blinds are going up.
Pocket eights. I'm gonna limp.
3 and a 9.
Fold.
39. What are the other poker hands that are cool? Cool named.
Let me see. The pocket rockets is aces. Kojak is king jack. What else have you got? God, cowboys is pocket kings. Ladies is queens.
Check.
My God, I have pocket eights. The flop is ace 9 10 king, and so bet slot is in the pot here. Do we try to make a move here and re-raise him? Let's try it.
Raise. Call.
He's called me. We're dead.
Check.
You can shoot again.
I have.
Oh, you
shot
are.
again.
The final barrel.
It's just enough that he might think I'm trying to induce a call. You've got to lay it down. You've still got 18k, buddy. You've got to lay it down, Sir Bet-Slot.
Fold.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
PFlax. Well bluffed. Oh,
That
we're
was-
getting
that was-
away
that was a
with these.
blessing.
We're getting away with these. Just
Oh,
about.
man.
Fold.
Water strong together is Duraville's summary of why does oil dissipate on top. Water strong together.
Fold.
Okay, good.
Do you know the biggest problem I had with both maths and science when I was at school
Fold. Fold.
was that I would always want to know why. And why is a terrible question to ask. There's a really good video with Richard Feynman talking to a journalist. And the journalist says to him, why is... what is he talking about? When you have two magnets and you sort of take the opposing poles and you push them together, or the same poles, whatever it is, and you feel that force in the middle there, what is that? Why does that happen? And Richard Feynman's like, I don't understand what you're asking. And he says,
Right.
well, now I think that's a perfectly reasonable question. Like, he's obviously pissed off at Richard Feynman at this point in the interview. It's like an hour and a half interview. And Richard Feynman's like, well, of course it's a good question. Of course it's a good question. He sounds a bit like Bernie Sanders when you watch him. And he says, the problem is, how do I explain it to you? How do I explain it to you? Because I don't know what you know. So he said, let's say you asked me, why is ice slippery? And no, he said, let me say I told you Aunt Millie had to go to the hospital.
Bet.
And you said, why? And I said, she slipped over on the ice and she broke her hip. He said, that answers it for most people. Because you understand that ice is slippery. You understand that when you fall over, you can get hurt. You understand that when you get hurt, you go to the hospital. And you understand all those things. So when you say to me, Aunt Millie fell down on the ice and hurt her hip. And I say Aunt Millie had to go to the hospital, and you say why, and I tell you, that satisfies it. But if you had to ask, why is ice slippery? Then all of a sudden you've got to explain why is the ice slippery. Like he said, imagine you're an alien from another planet. You don't know any of these things. You have to explain why a hospital is a thing that people go to when they're hurt. How did she get there? Well, her husband took her. Why? Because he loves her. All this kind of stuff. Like all these other questions come out. So I thought that was a really interesting way of explaining. When you say why, it's a very hard question to answer. Because if you don't have the groundwork there to explain really why, it's too big a question. You need to understand too many other things. It should be enough to satisfy you that oil, a drop of oil on water, because the bonds in the water are strong, the oil stays on top. Job done. Now you can explain it. And as you subsequently get further into physics and chemistry and all the rest of it, you start to talk about the different kinds of bonds and why this is stronger and all the nature of water and all that kind of stuff. I thought his answer was really good. It felt really shitty at the time. The poor journalist was quite put out. But once he explained that if you ask a why question, that's very hard. Because you've got to cover so much more. It depends how much depth you want to go into. I thought that was good.
I love this. This is amazing. Yeah, Feynman, what a guy.
Great guy.
I mean, obviously involved in the fucking nuclear program, Manhattan Project.
Was he?
Involved in... Yeah, wasn't he? Yeah,
Richard Feynman?
Wasn't he just after Manhattan Project? Was he there?
Oh,
I
really?
think he saw the bomb, didn't he?
Really? I'll look it up.
Was,
Hold on, let's have a look.
He actually watched the first bomb test with the guys.
Wow, let's have a goosey.
He did.
He would have been old enough, yeah.
And was around and did the Challenger disaster, didn't he? About the O-rings.
He assisted in the development of the atomic bomb.
The thing about the story I remember about him and the O-rings.
He investigated the Challenger disaster. Yeah.
Do you remember he got he actually got an O-ring, didn't he?
What's an O-ring?
And well, the thing is, it's the reason the Challenger had the disaster.
Oh, right,
they're
right.
They're rubber seals between the. And the thing is, when they get cold, they're not flexible or rubbery anymore. They become hard and different.
Oh, your table's closed. What's your new
moved
table?
To 49.
On my way.
But yeah, and so he obviously did this thing where he actually just did an experiment in the hearing. He got a glass of ice water, got an O-ring, put it in there, and showed how it got much harder when it was cold.
The O-ring gets really hot, as you can see. When it's cold, it stops acting like rubber. It's no longer rubber.
I think that's almost exactly word for word what he said, yeah.
Cockwobblemeister just resubbed for 33 months.
Thank you,
How's Agents of
Cockwobblemeister.
S.H.I.E.L.D. going?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is great. I'm loving that show. I'm on season 6.
Cockwobblemeister's a good old good lad.
He is a top lad. He is a top lad. So do you remember when we used to do Lewis and Pyrian cast Scrub Dota?
Yes.
Cock, correct me if I'm wrong in 6 minutes' time, but I'm pretty sure that Cock sent us a replay.
We'll let you know in 12 minutes' time.
It was either him or Carl Butters Jr. I think it was Cock Wobblemeister, and I seem to remember us laughing at his name. I'm pretty sure he sent us a replay of him playing Dota. So, you know, on Tuesdays I do the in-houses, right? The Dota in-houses, where we get terrible players to play for our amusement, a bit like a sort of gladiator fight between, you know, people who've never fought before in their lives. Ace Jack to the flop. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a lot of hearts. I'm out of here, buddy. PJ Cannon, you bet you win. You bet you win.
Got Ace 2 in third position and there's already a call. Fourth. No, third position.
You've under the gun. You've limped with Ace 2. Oh no,
that's not me.
What have you got? Ace 2.
Yeah.
Just get out of there, buddy. You want no part of that.
Wow, good call. Some guy went all in behind me. Yikes.
See, we're entering that stage of the tournament where that's what people start doing. I get to take 6-8 to a flop, and we flop 2 pair.
We're about to run out of the chances. This is it. 23 seconds.
Yeah.
Until you can. There's no rebuys coming. No rebuys, no more. We're trapped. This is it. You've got to play more cagey now.
I'm all in, PJ Cannon.
You're all in.
I'm all
Just
in.
before the flipping red light. You could. What are you doing?
I doubled up. What are you talking about?
All right. You
Well,
gotta be
almost.
careful.
We've got a load of
Gotta
chips
be
in.
careful.
Call.
7-9. Fold. Bold.
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 I think she's saying bold, not bold.
No, I'm telling you, it sounds like she's saying bold. She's saying fold, but it sounds like bold.
Bold.
Because it happens so quickly, you can barely hear the f on fold. So it sounds like she's saying bold, 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 bold.
Bold. Call.
Like she's constantly taunting you.
Check. Check.
All right, what have I got this time? 8, 5. Nope. Man, I think yeah. There's a lot of like. The thing is, when we do Yog poker, everything takes so fucking long that sometimes you get an 8-5 and you're like, well, I guess that's my life now.
Yeah.
You know. Sometimes you don't have a chance to actually, you know, show what you're capable of.
Bold.
Sometimes the game, sometimes you play the poker, and sometimes the poker
Check.
hands play themselves. Do you know what I mean?
King Queen against pocket fours. A bold call, Schlound, but sure. Can't believe that pot.
Bold.
Well, this guy's all in versus Jacks, and he's got 10 Jack. Oh, it's a disaster.
Raise.
He needs a 10. Oh, he's not gonna do it. He's out. He's out. God.
Call.
God, he needed runner 10s.
Bold.
In
Oh, that
answer
guy
to
collected
Einstein versus Newton, without Newton,
Bounty.
you don't have Einstein. But Newton was an awful human being.
Bold.
I mean,
I
honestly,
moved again. I'm on
Yeah, I
2-2.
noticed.
I'm on 2-2-2 now.
2-2-2, all the twos. Ducks in a row, 2-2-2.
Ducks in a row. 222.
Man, we've been card dead for ages. Is your hat table still up here? It is. There you are. On the left. Look at your little face. Little Lulu. Looking to heaven for help.
Oh God. Well, I've skipped the big blind, I guess. Skip being big blind. So I moved table somehow.
Yeah, that's always a nice nice thing to happen.
9-7, small blind. 3.
I would
4
limp
people.
in here for 600.
Bold.
Yeah, I'll have a look just in case 2 9s come down.
Raise.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. No.
I mean, you've got
Either
a duck
end
shot.
of a.
If you can get to a 10, that's pretty sick.
All in.
You have to fold.
It's not worth the cost of looking for that. There is not.
We've got 18k chips.
Oh no! I folded and the 10 came down.
Oh, but wait a second. Look at that. Any pair,
Bold. Bold.
and it's a full house. Yeah, you would have lost. They both have a
Oh.
full house.
Bold.
I'm happy now. See,
Yep.
it worked out.
Don't be results oriented. Very bad practice.
It worked out. Well, I'm very results oriented. I think is that's you've got to think.
Bold.
It sucks in poker when you
I mean,
you
for
know.
example, when I had
fold
aces
3-7
there,
and it comes down 3-7-7.
right? But
I mean,
when
it's
I
not
when I
your
had
fault, is it?
aces and I got all the money in on the flop,
Bold.
that's great. That's where I want to be. If I'm results
Pair of
oriented,
sixes.
you're going to
What
say,
do I do with a pair of sixes
"What have
here?
you?" Let's see. Where are you? Oh, I would call with sixes here, sure.
Check.
Oh,
Oh
baby!
my God! So he's going to c-bet into this.
Re-raise all in. Re-raise all in right now.
Bold.
Jam it, son. Jam it!
Can't we raise all in? That's
Yes,
too
you can.
much.
Do it! What are you doing? You maniac.
Just, I can't re-raise all in. I've got to
Are you
milk him.
going to fold?
Raise.
No, never. But I got to get this money out of him.
The thing is, to me, the jam seems less... Because there's 2 diamonds out there, it looks less like you flopped a set if you jam it.
Call.
Like, you flop
Oh.
the set, he bets, you jam it, and he thinks, oh, he's on the draw.
Bold.
Let's see if he jams it here over the top. He's folded.
See, it was
You got to
they both
jam it.
folded.
And then he thinks
jamming would have had the same impact.
No,
What,
it
you think
wouldn't.
they would have
No, it
called
wouldn't.
me
Yes.
from the crazy jam.
Yes, it sends a message to the players. The message is, I'm all in. And they think,
I'm all in.
He's trying to push me off the pot so he can draw to his diamonds.
What have you got?
7-4, I'm out. I'm folding.
I've got ace queen. Same as last time. Call or raise?
I would call. Ace queen is not. You don't want to get involved in a mad pre-flop shovel with ace queen. You don't mind seeing a flop with it, but you want to see some aces and some queens out there. 10 jack king on the flop. Rainbow. That's the dream. No, you've whiffed completely. Let's see what this guy does. He's strong. He's strong. If you fancy it, you could make it 8k, but it's a gamble. You've got to raise or fold. That's it. There's no call here.
No, I think I scared him off last time to see it. Fuck it, I'm raising him.
Oh,
Check.
let's see if he gets. Oh, he's gone all in. Yeah, you have to fold.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I think he's ha-haring you.
Yeah. He's laughing at me. He's mocking me.
I don't know who the hell he thinks he is. Oh, so do you remember I said that Cockwobblemeister had sent us a replay? He says, a lad who I played with one time sent it in without my permission, Lamau. But yeah, I was on PFlax and the Car Scrub there in 2017 or something like that.
Fat_Nick just resubbed for
Thank
23
you, Fat
months.
Nick.
Bold?
Fold.
Thank you, Fat Nick. Oh my god. Who's all in? Tidinho. Why do these Brazilians all have Inho in their name?
Because it means little or younger.
Oh.
So Juninho is the younger Junino, and then there's a Juninho, AO, who is like the bigger. So Ronaldinho, Ronaldao. So Ronaldo is middle Ronaldo. Ronaldinho is younger Ronaldo. Ronaldao is older. So if they were three brothers called Ronald, you'd have a Ronaldo, a Ronaldinho, and a Ronaldao. Brazilians in chat to confirm, or Portuguese. I remember
Ace7 suited under the gun.
Fault.
Okay. Carry on.
There was we were playing Dota one time and these guys were chatting to us in Portuguese. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't speak Brazilian. And they were like, that's Portuguese. And I was like, oh, no, that's Brazilian. It's the quickest way to tilt a Portuguese person is to tell them that they're speaking Brazilian. It would be like telling English people they're speaking American. It's just as annoying. So
That is definitely a trigger.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know what Portuguese people make of Brazil or Brazilians. I don't know what their opinion is. I mean, I would say on the whole, British people's thoughts about Americans are that they're all fat and stupid. That is the generic sort of opinion that people have. Oh, and the 10 high flush takes it. Like, wouldn't you say that's the generic Americans are all fat and stupid is sort of the standard British opinion of American people? Or it always was anyway. That was them. That as if we aren't also that, which makes me laugh.
We are.
Like, you know, when they do that thing where they go to American streets and they say, do you know where Paris is? And they're like, Missouri? Everyone's like, wow, Americans are so stupid. And when you do the same thing on British streets, we're just as fucking thick. France? What, is it part of Europe? Oh, no, I don't know.
I know.
So we're waiting for a big hand for the double up. We are 489th out of 582, so we're going to look for a double up soon. It's not been kind to us this stage of the tournament.
I have got 21k. You're on 16.
You're 492. Oh no, sorry. I'm looking at what does it say your rank out of 576 is?
Oh,
I would have flopped 2 pair. Fuck.
I've got pair of threes. I have to call. Oh my god.
That's the worst flop imaginable. Hopefully it goes check, and then another...
These two are going to put so much money in. Look at them.
You're folding. You're folding. CC, mate, you can't... Come on, buddy. You can't put 4k in there and then freeze up. You wanted Leffen to go all in. It's 6k for a 26k pot.
He has to go all in. You can't not go all in.
He has to. Like, there's 26k in the middle. He's
Oh.
folded.
CC 96.
You know what? They should remove the hurry up
Come
emote.
on.
It's disgraceful telling people to hurry up when they're in a hand. That is just extremely annoying. Alright, so let's see what happens. I had Jack 10. So I'm going to look this guy up. I would have flopped 2 pair. Is Welsh Whale the real deal? And is Courier GG going to look him up? Nope, they both fold.
This guy has gone all in on the big blind. I've A7 on the small blind.
Okay. I would fold.
Okay. You reckon he just got...
I'm about to jam it here with pocket 8s. We're getting short stacked.
I feel like he was just trying to steal my blind. And I had a hand that I could fight with.
If he's stealing your blind, he's not going to do it from under the gun.
No, he was big blind.
I wouldn't take the chance. There's no need for him to jam it there. Like, he could just raise you if he's trying to steal. He's got more than you. All right, it's my pocket 8s all in. Has been called by Titch Earthy. Here we go. He's got ace jack. I've got 8s. No ace, no jack. Please.
That's good
It's
start.
good so far. There's a king.
This
That's
is-
fine.
the last card's going to be peeled. You ready? The
Fuck
peel-
off!
Oh
Fuck
my
off!
god!
Are you fucking kidding me? Rivered twice.
It was a coin flip.
I am
my God.
slightly in the lead there. To lose that twice can fucking do one.
Are you out now?
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to help me then in that case.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
I need the hot.
Oh, I
PFlax
can't
tips.
believe it. God, if we'd won those 2 hands, we'd been in such a good position. Oh,
I'm just gonna. I've got 10-2. I've got nothing.
Yeah, just
Don't worry. Oh man, that
Fuck.
is.
Ah.
That is rough.
I was shouting a lot with the window open there. I hope the neighbours aren't annoyed by that.
Well, it's only 8 o'clock. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure the kids are still awake, is my point.
Oh. Yeah. Well, the thing is, imagine you had got to the final and then you got bad beat. That
I mean,
would
I
be
wouldn't
a
mind. If
louder
you make the
shout,
final
right?
table and it happens, fair enough. But it's just so annoying, man. Twice we got rivered. Ugh.
What's this guy calling with Jack Ace for on after that?
Oh, I mean,
flop?
to be fair, I mean, he's got the guy. He's still got 65k in chips, so I think he's just, I don't know. He's hoping he can outdraw the guy, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. People go nuts in these hands, dude. You need to double up. You
Don't
do.
you tell me how to
No,
play.
no, no, no. You need to. Dude, do you realise I got the money in? I was ahead. Both those hands on the turn, I was miles ahead. That's where you want to be. It's just frustrating when back to back you get
true.
bad beats there. But that's exactly. I'm like on the river card is the only thing that can save him. He's got like 6 outs or 8 outs or whatever. Perfect. That's where I want to be.
You're right. I need a clean.
You got to think of it
Fresh.
mathematically. It's frustrating when it doesn't work, obviously. But I would make the same exact move every time. The stack I had, pocket pair, all in, easy.
I don't think you should doubt your play. It was fine.
I mean, early on we gambled a lot, obviously, because it's a bit of bounce, isn't it? But here we go. What do you got?
2-4 of diamonds.
Chuck it. Chuck it in the middle there. What we're looking for here at
2-4
Lewis
diamonds.
is like a nice, like a pair 8s up. We're looking for like ace king, ace queen, something like that.
Like what these guys have got.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, what these guys have got, only better than them. So when I come up against them, I
Exactly.
don't get beaten.
A queen and only a queen. Oh, sorry, a 10 will also do it. Oh, there's the king. That wins it for the other lad. So sick, he says. How is that so sick? He was ahead of you the whole time. People are so
So
stupid.
sick cards.
J_Pizzle
I got
88
8,
just
9
resubbed for
of
1 month.
spades.
Wait and see. If you can see a flop, that's nice. But if someone min raises it,
Well, I'm big blind, so I
yeah.
have
But
to
I'm just
pay
saying, if
for
someone
it.
min raises it, we might jam it here. But Pocket AIDS is this guy's name.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh no, he's
think-
gone all in.
I think you have to fold. with your 8-9 suited. It's not a good hand. If you want to end the stream for you in terms of poker, jam it. If you want to keep playing, fold.
I
It's up
hate
to you.
losing my big blind to this. I'm have to fold.
Yeah, but you don't have anything to defend it with. Is the problem?
Oh, that feels bad.
Tyranno Master says, it's true. You speak American now. Maybe get a bigger population and war us for the title, mate. I mean, is that why everyone in America says they speak English? You fucking moron. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
God, this guy's...
King Queen against 10-9. Oh my
he
god,
hit
he's
the 9.
flopped a 9
And an up-down
and
straight
an up and
draw.
down. And now a backdoor flush draw as well. It's a king or a queen. It's an 8.
It's
He's
another
made a full
8.
house instead.
Congrats, that guy. Well done.
Good
Well
play, he
played.
says. Okay, what a donk.
10-6.
Yeah,
All in?
that's easy fold.
Are you drinking there, Thatcher's?
Yes, mate. How'd you know?
I recognise the...
The sound of the tin opening.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like a Thatcher's. Mm.
No, I think it's because I know you. That's the other thing, isn't it?
Well, I normally drink Magners, but they were out of it, so we had to get it from Ocado.
Oh.
So Ocado, we use Ocado for our home shopping because we're lazy. And honestly, going shopping is actually the worst thing you can do. I actually think it's much healthier to do online shopping because you have time to plan without being tempted by all the many things that you see in the shop.
I got King Queen here, and he's raised.
Jam it all in with King Queen. You're too short stacked to wait around.
Oh, God.
This is it.
Foolish.
You've got to no King Queen
I've
in
got to
your
believe
position.
in my Queen King.
You've got less than 10 big blinds. Here we go. King Queen against Ace Jack. You're in big trouble.
He's ahead. He's ahead.
Oh, that's
I need
taking
a
one of
jack.
his cards away. A Jack, a Queen, or King? It's none of them.
No.
You're out. No.
Oh,
You had to. You had to. You were too short stacked. You were too short stacked.
PFlax.
Mate, you had like 13k. Good one.
fucking
Good
hell.
one.
That was good. That was good. That was good fun.
God, I'm so annoyed. I really... Oh, I could have had a decent tournament there if we won those two hands. That's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Lewis, that was a pleasure. It was like
That was good fun, dude.
mini Triforce. 2/3 of a Triforce just chilling out and playing poker. And we've got the tournament on the 9th. We should do this again. That was fun.
Yeah, we'll do this again. It's a good laugh, isn't it?
Because I don't get a chance to hang out with you very often. Like,
Well, I just wanted to test this out, really. I wasn't supposed to do this tonight, really, but I just thought I wanted to test it out and see if we could see what it was like for the for
It's
doing
fun.
like a Yogs thing.
yeah, it's a bit of fun.
Be
And I
fun to
think
do
if
it
we
with the
did
old
if we did a
community.
tournament like, I would love to do this where we were watching like when me and Tom do the commentary or something like that, where we're somehow, if I don't know if we can do that, that would be fun to do. It would go on quite a few hours, but the final table would be quite exciting. If we put a delay on it and
yeah.
everything, it would be good. We could like commentate it like a regular poker tournament.
We should do like a more regular poker tournament as well with like sometime this year.
I agree.
Yeah, that'll be good fun.
All right,
Oh
dude.
man.
Have a nice evening.
Oh.
I'm
I
gonna
look at everyone in chat suggesting like with the 5-minute, 6-minute delay, they're all like, "Oh, you can coach Lewis to victory." People are like, "Come on, Lewis, don't let us down."
yeah.
Little do they know, in about 4 minutes' time, it's gonna go horribly wrong for me.
Someone in chat
With that
says,
King
I don't
Queen.
understand why we're calling that unlucky. It just seems unfortunate.
Yeah,
I mean,
suppose so.
no, but is there a wild difference between the words unlucky and unfortunate? Like,
Oh, I see. Good point. Yes, it's just semantics.
referring
Yes,
to me getting knocked out. I don't
They
think you
probably
could...
are literally synonyms, aren't they?
I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. Yeah, that must be a joke. I don't get it either way, but anyway. All right, Lewis, thank you very much. We'll do this again, I'm sure. I'm gonna...
Pleasure, PFlax. Do you have to leave your stream on for a bit, or else it?
No, I'm
Do you
going to
know how
wait
it
for the
works?
stream to play out, and then I'm going to play something else for a bit. So I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna give it the 6 minutes and then you're gonna play some Dota.
Yeah. So once it's played out, I'll play something else. I was going to start a new XCOM playthrough, but it's a bit late for Dota. What is it? Sunday? Yeah, I don't think I'll do Dota this time on a Sunday. I'll find something to play. I was going to start
Play
a new
Underlords.
XCOM. Oh yeah, I'll play some Underlords. I've been playing that a bit lately, so I'll do a bit of Underlords. That's always bounce.
Is it still multiplayer? I'll play a game of Underlords with you.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, cool. Let me stop the stream. I won't discard the delay, and then once it's gone down and the stream has played out, I'll start again without a delay. All right.
Yes.
I haven't done duos before, so we can do a duos if you fancy that.
Okay, I think I did it when it came out, and since then I haven't played.
Alright, cool,
But
yeah,
I played
we'll
it a few
do
times on my iPad. I've played Underlords a bit.
Okay,
It's the
cool.
one I
Well,
played
I've
the
been
most,
playing it a
so-
bit lately, so I'll talk you through any of the
I'm
changes. you don't
familiar with
recognise.
it.
All right, I'm going to stop the stream. Chat, we'll be back as soon as this delay is finished. I'll be starting the stream up again. So I'll see you guys in 6 minutes and a tiny bit. So take it easy.
BRB.